Today I'll discuss how NIL came to be, the financial opportunities it affords, and its challenges. First, I'll discuss the history of NIL, and then the stipulations placed by the NCAA for decades to prevent any athlete from profiting off their name. Next, I'll discuss how they can profit from the use of NIL to their brand advantage. Finally, I'll discuss some problems and inequalities created by NIL in college athletics. The history of NIL is born out of decades of NCAA restrictions preventing any student athletes from profiting for the name. For much of this history, the NCAA created expectations that guided athletes away from making money from their established presence as NCAA leaders. For example, they cannot sign any sponsorships or capitalize off of any social media. Alternate O'Brien versus NCAA challenged those practices, as the NCAA faced antitrust challenges from the case because it helped discern how unfair it was for college athletes to give colleges billions of dollars while college athletes get nothing more than scholarships. Therefore, the world of NIL came to be legitimate. Standards restricted NIL practices lifted in 2021. Thus, restriction prevented athletes from any additional compensation for decades. Now, NIL opportunities has transformed how student athletes approach college athletics moving forward. The current NIL opportunities afforded to students athletes result in financial areas access equality, transforming their expectations and responsibilities moving forward. Athletes will establish followings and cannot sign sponsorship deals thanks to platforms willing to divine their value. Real-world examples support this revelation. As ESPN recently knows that a NCAA basketball star, Omar Barkov, has deals with Dunkin' and Kroger Frosted Flakes as he projects to grow his revenue empire while attending the school for his degree in his next academic chapter at UNC. However, NIL opportunities are not conformed to revenue sports only. Volleyball and other sports like track and swimming, traditionally viewed as niche sports, generating less value, can now support college athletes, as branding experts noted. NIL has created exciting new opportunities for college athletes, has also resulted in challenges that question what it means to be a college athlete furthermore. The challenges presented by NIL are born out of inequalities and distinct formally connected to expert academic performances of athlete success without personal pitfalls. New inequalities devise potential sponsorships and opportunities for all athletes across revenue streams. As Sports Illustrated reports, new NIL reality stands inevitable against prior practices as student athletes overwhelmingly relocate sponsors and potential to be better known brands and schools. In addition, NIL can distract from academics and athletics. Noted that Michigan University recently reported a study which 42% of student athletes were distracted by social media. Thus, these challenges are inevitable. Becoming student athletes can no longer focus on what they must, playing well for the degree without personal pitfalls along the way. Thus, NIL has transformed college athletics from an avenue where NCAA restrictions challenge potential and ideas of economic opportunity, offset challenges once a nature part of the college experience. This occurred where they used to be relative to silence surrounding the O'Brien versus NCAA. This involved a new potential realm of financial opportunity sidelined by new equality-based obstacles. NIL is no longer an issue about sports. It's about fairness, economics, and ethics surrounding educational practices and these degrees as well. So many were given recognition over time based on performance alone. Those performance enhancing statistics went to colleges and not students. Although underperforming rarely receives consequences, educational leaders advance to reform instead. NIL has transformed what it means to be an academic athlete in business and sports. Furthermore, and whether it is for the good or bad, it remains to be seen. But certainly changes from these students navigate their careers from inside business instead of academics. As equality-driven venues can lead to impressive personal ventures and overwhelming failure based on opportunity, perceive what's coming up between all venues involved in NIL. And while